It started with an idea that spun out of my wife telling me about a program that's going on at NPR. It was the recognition of this guy in Milwaukee, Will Allen, for his receiving the 2008 MacArthur Foundation Award, the Genius Award, for this urban farm he has. And so I listened to that, then I looked it up online, and next thing I knew, I had signed up for a commercial ag program in Milwaukee, and I was flying to Milwaukee once a month for 3-day workshops that they had. It was a small group, about 12, 14 people from around the country that were interested in sustainability and urban agriculture. And that's kind of how I got started. And since then, what we've done with that program is we've really modeled, particularly what we've done in the greenhouse with the microgreens and things in that area, along with the tilapia, is modeled very much after what they've done up there. And then in addition to that, we have our outdoor field gardens and what we do is sort of more traditional organic farming, that one.
What this space here, is it something you lease, you rent? How did you get going?
We lease this, exactly. We've got a long-term lease with it. We've done all the improvements at our expense. We use city water for irrigation. We brought in finished compost to do it. We have our own active compost system that we're doing as well. We're getting ready to put up another greenhouse to sort of expand that year-round sort of operation that way.
And who do you sell to? Do you get restaurants, retail, wholesale?
I think we're very diverse. We sell to everybody. We sell retail. We have walk-in sales here. We go at the all local market every Saturday over at 701 Whaley, which has been a great experience, and that's growing locally. That focuses on locally produced produce and arts and crafts, and we participate in that each week. We sell to restaurants directly. We've got relationships. We sell with some of the grocery outlets as well, the health food stores there. And then we have a CSA, which stands for Community Supported Agriculture, where we have 30 members that buy a share, and each week we provide them with a box of food during the season. So we kind of hit on a lot of different fronts.
So the big, huge question, sustainability. I mean, what did you learn about sustainability, and what are you trying to do here with? Is there such a thing?
Well, there is such a thing, and there's various levels of success. I mean, I'm an architect, and when I was practicing, the environmental issues were always an important part. You know, when we did this barn, we have natural ventilation, lots of windows, lots of light. We tried to use sustainable materials, a lot of wood, a lot of recycled materials where we could. The greenhouse, for instance, I like to tell the story and the irony of that. It's a recycled greenhouse. It used to be a greenhouse that was down in Ainer, South Carolina, used to grow tobacco, and it's now goes from growing poison to organic microgreens that are incredibly healthy for you. So that sort of sustainable part there is a big part. We do active composting in the field. We pick up produce waste from Rosewood Market. We get beer mash sometimes from Hunter-Gatherer and other places, mix it with wood chips that are otherwise headed towards the landfill, and create healthy and nutritious soil here. So
what are a few of the things that you grow?
Well, it depends on the time of season. You know, right here we got flats of lettuce that are getting ready to be germinated, so we'll get started with that. The summer crops, we've got yard long beans, we've got basil, we've got eggplant, we've got several varieties of eggplant, several varieties of tomatoes. We've got squash, okra, zucchini, what else? We've got some perennials that we're growing we're kind of excited about that take a little longer. We've got one side of the field over here has blueberries. The rear portion has blackberries and raspberries, and those are year-round sort of things. And they're mixed in with our chickens that are back there, a part of that. And that's part of the sustainability. The chickens will actually provide soil fertility to the soil. They recycle all our leftover microgreen sprouts and other things, and then they give us eggs. And eat weeds as well. So they're great. We've been very fortunate. We recognize that. We have a lot of volunteers. We have an internship program that we've set up where we work with the university and their sustainability programs there, and we get some students out of there. We've had them from USC. We've had students from Columbia College. I think there's a pent-up demand for locally grown food. I've heard some statistics that say, you know, 82% of people surveyed said they would buy local food if they had it, and only 2 to 4% of the food you buy is local. So there's a big gap there, and plenty of room for other people to join us.